people do not know how to read analog clocks. And I can't imagine that, because that's the only thing I read. For me, not being able to read an analog clock would be like today's kids not knowing how to check their Facebook or their Snapchat. Snap. Anyway, we're going to visit Artie's sister in Westfield, New Jersey. And I am so shocked by the name because there really aren't any cornfields there at all. In fact, there are probably not even only baseball fields there. But whatever it is, we're going. Artie says, as much as my family is repulsive, we've still got to pay our dues to see them. So that's where we're going. Artie's sister's name is Jane. And the thing I have about Jane is you can't come up with a nickname for it. Do we call her J or N? Because Janie would be a long name, not a nickname. So do we call her J or N? And I think N is better for Artie's sister because she's a nudge. You always have to nudge her, and she nudges all the time and whine. I never heard anyone who nudges more. It's like nudging is her favorite sport or something, Jane. And so that's Jane, and she's so uppity, she wears cardigans to the beach and pumps. She's that uppity. And she has to get a special footrest from her beach chair because she can't even put her feet into the sand because somehow that's going to contaminate her perfect feet. So I don't know what Jane's deal is, but it's like, whoa there. Like, I can't even relate to her. I mean, and she's always like, oh, can you say that again? I can't hear you. It's like, I'm a loud person. How could she not be able to hear me? But she's so difficult, Jane. That Jane, man. And it's like, you see me, I'm loud. How could she not hear me? And then she's always asking me about, like, her, I don't know. She's like always checking her stocks and how well they're performing. And she invested her money wisely. And yet it seems like she invested all her money wisely, yet I'm always having to cover for her when it comes to getting coffee. She never picks up the tab, and she doesn't even want to put money in for the tip. She's like, oh, I feel 5% tip is enough. And it's like, oh my God, like I'm an embarrassment. And then how are we supposed to come in there when she tips so little? How are we even supposed to go in there and not be an embarrassment? But anyway, we have to visit Artie's sister, and, you know, I do my best to, you know, be supportive, and I feel like I'm trying to help her, but, you know, nothing, you know, goes through that head of hers. She's just like, oh, and it's like she's so different than Artie, but I know that all along she didn't want Artie to marry me, and that's why she blames me for just existing. So I'll try my best to get through it. Wish me luck.